Hey guys, welcome to MCP Anime Talk. I'm Scott.
I'm Wade.
And today we're talking about Erased, episode number 1.
Yep.
And
this is a show I've been hearing about on the internet, and I read the premise. I'm like, that's an interesting little premise, and I watched the episode, and oh my.
Actually, I was because I was trying to watch a couple shows. I was looking them up, and after I watched it, I was looking up to see what people were saying, and oh my god, this show has buzz, and rightfully so. I mean, this is like the murder mystery or mystery thriller anime I've been looking for.
It reminds me, you haven't seen it, but I remember, it reminds me of Steins Gate a lot, with the idea of going back in time. And it has the same kind of tone. I thought the animation was so gorgeous. I thought the
animation was fantastic.
The score was so good.
Really gets you into the mood and really sets the tone for what you're watching.
This show set the tone. They show you what revival is. They show you the character. He's very dead inside. You see the cast of characters around him. You see that what his struggle is. You see that he has a dark past and memories of his childhood. It's not afraid to go there sometimes, and I mean it even sets up to the plot to the end. The end is a big gold cliffhanger. Like, he does the revival, it goes back like a couple minutes, but now we're back to takes place in 2006. Now we're back in 1988 when he was a kid.
Yeah,
because what happened was 2 kids disappeared by this guy named Yuki. Who's a Shiratori, I think that's his name. He gets locked up for the 2 missing children, and it looks like he's back. That's what it looks like, because he was abducting our child. This is an anime where they're abducting children, and the fact that, the main character was going to be abducted, if you think about it.
Well, not only that, but when you watch the episode, you find out he's been living with this guilt because he feels like he actually could have saved one of the victims. And I mean, that's a really heavy emotion to have to feel, like knowing that, like, or at least feeling, like, truly believing in your head that, like, this person would still be alive today if I would have done something.
And he kind of was holding it down because his mother kind of held it down for him.
And I love the relationship between him and his mother, because it kind of reminds me of a relationship between me and my own mother. How, like, you know, they get along, but they have their rockiness.
And then she has issues too, with drinking and stuff like that. And, I could tell that he's like, oh, you're back. But there's a lot of things in there that was interesting. Like it was different because I was like, oh, he's probably going to have to solve this. When they were in outside the grocery store, he's probably going to have to solve this little mystery or whatever. But his mom is the one that discovers it, and she does the investigating, and big things happen to her at the end, and a lot of things happen. I personally think that they're going to stay in 1988. I
don't want them to, because for obvious reasons, him and his mother, but I really like the relationship between him and Irie. I think that's a good relationship. I think it's weird because I think he 29 and she's in high school.
Yeah.
Now again, he mentions to his mom about, like, she's not going to be my wife and blah blah blah, and she's like pushing that issue. So what I was going to say, I don't know if that's okay in Japan. I mean, I personally don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as she's of age over there, that's okay.
I don't think she's gonna be a major character at all. I really think they're gonna stay in 1988, and it's like a murder thing. It's a murder mystery thing, and he's got to change the past. He got to go back in time. He's got to do all that stuff. And this is an intriguing show. It's gotten me hooked like that.
Yeah. And I mean
everything.
And it's one of those shows where it's like, not only are you hooked on it to, like, oh god, what's gonna happen next, but like you wanna watch the next episode so you can just figure out how the show's gonna work. And like there's some shows where it's like you don't know how it works right away. You're like, I don't know. This is one of those shows where not necessarily knowing how it's gonna work is intriguing, and it makes you want to watch the show. It's really engaging. And one of the things that I really like about it is it makes you think, and not just makes you think like outside the box. It makes you think about, like, the possibilities. It makes you think of what's going on. It makes you think about who could be next. It's a really unique show. It's done really well. Very atmospheric. I can't praise it enough. Honestly, I give it a 5 out of 5.
I agree. I give it a 5 out of 5. The story It's a great. It tells you everything you need to know about the series in one episode, and that's hard for a lot of anime.
Yes.
The score was good. It was so. I mean, the score, like when they're like there's the flashbacks and there's like little like piano music. It's so great. The animation looks good. I can't praise this enough. It was a show that I didn't think I was like it looks like it'd be decent. Then I watched it. It was so good. I told you. I texted you. It got me hooked. I'm in.
Yeah, of all the new animes I've been watching so far, this is the best one.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched a couple of the other ones. We might review them down the road, but this right now is the best one of this season, with bar none.
For first episodes.
As far as first episodes, like, and it's kind of funny because we mentioned, we were gonna do Dimension W. We mentioned we were gonna do Fairy Tail Zero, and like
this one out of nowhere.
And it was like the Fairy Tail was all right. Dimension W was good. This is the one that I think this is gonna be the silver tuna. This is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the one that I think gonna have people talk about, like One Punch Man was the previous season.
Right, so that's what we said.
All right, so let us know your thoughts on Erase number 1 down in the comment section below. Also hit the subscribe button. You can also follow us on Twitter at Mint Condish MCP. We're also on Facebook, facebook.com/Mint Condish Podcast. Wade, where else?
We're also on Instagram, Mint Condish Productions.
That's right. So, guys, until next time, we will catch you later.